don't know how it is for other coffee shop owners, but I find it very difficult to simply sit back in my own coffee house to relax and enjoy a coffee. Invariably, somebody wants to chat, ask a question, an issue needs to be resolved, or something or another comes up. And while I do enjoy chatting with our guests and spreading the joy of coffee, sometimes I would like to be the guest and enjoy the coffee myself. In those times, I need to seek refuge elsewhere. Ideally, someplace comfortable where the staff doesn't know who I am or what I do for a living. A place where I can just hang out, have a coffee, and maybe have a conversation. For quite a while, that place was the original Deer Globe Coffee Bar, a little coffee spot on Baltimore's Antique Row on Howard Street. At Deer Globe, I could hang out for a couple hours in relative quiet with the odd conversation with other guests and just enjoy some time to myself. Sadly, that little coffee bar closed due to the pandemic in 2020. But fast forward to today, and owner LieAnne Navarro is opening the new location in the heart of downtown Baltimore on Mulberry Street. It's a spacious coffee house marked by wood tabletops and steel accents. Modern and chic, it's a nice looking space, and I'm gonna have a little pain au chocolat and a cappuccino. All right, so here's the cappuccino. It's a little bit pretty hot on my fingers as I was walking it over, but and the latte art is a little bit, well, not much latte art at all, but this is the thing. It's like, it's not one of those things where like, I'm gonna be very critical about it. This shop just opened yesterday, and the baristas are brand new, so they're just learning. So these are all things that when all of us started out, this is exactly the kind of mistakes we would make and the things we would struggle with, like with steaming the milk. How do you know when the right moment is to stop? For me, 20 years into it, I can tell by just my feeling, my fingertips, as to when to stop and what the right temperature is. But when you're just starting out, you really don't know. You're really trying to figure that out. So just a couple minutes to let it cool down a little bit more should be all right. Then we have the croissant, made in-house, really pretty. And normally most of the places where you get croissants are half of this size, so, or at least the pain chocolat. Crispy texture, what's not to love? So the cappuccino's on the hot side, however, it does have nice cacao tones that are coming through that are balancing well. And actually, despite the heat, I think it's well balanced with the pain au chocolat. So I think it's rather pleasing. Okay, enough of me devouring a chocolate croissant. Deer Globe is LieAnne's personal testament to art, coffee, and urban renewal. She's made most of the fixtures in the coffee house, from the tabletops to bar, lighting, and more. Everything is her vision of her mission. Truth be told, our missions are different. While we share the same passion for quality coffee and guest experience, LieAnne is much more committed to the city and its people. Ever since we first met 15 years ago, her strength has always been on utilizing coffee as a tool to promote artists and building a community in some of Baltimore's most difficult neighborhoods. As she shows me the gallery space that will welcome artists of all renown, both local and international, it reminds me that her goal is to really make this city a better place. This part of downtown has seen better days. It's dilapidated, but LieAnne and her accomplices are here trying to revitalize an area that it seems even the city government has forgotten. If you're a suburbanite like me, it's easy to dismiss the city. The neighborhood looks rough, parking isn't easy, but like I found all across Baltimore, all it takes is courtesy and respect, and that mitigates most issues. So if you're in Baltimore, come down and give Deer Globe a try. I'm biased because LieAnne is a personal friend of mine, but the coffee is good and their mission is worth supporting. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.